MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Justin Verlander is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, H?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Machado over to his left, throws in time, and that's out number 1. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Machado is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up. Hisashi Iwakuma, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around.
James McCann is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Batting third.
Here's Ichiro now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. From the stretch. Grounded to the right. Cano has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's lead 1. Still no score. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. His line against Justin Verlander, 13 base hits in 44 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Seager goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Holt giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing against. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Career numbers with Iwakuma, 7 hits in 18 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Down the first baseline. Valencia is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the middle infield, Gene Segura. He can play short or second for you, depending on what you want to do with him. And I tell you what, he's got the arm and the feet to do it. I love how he's really come on as a player.
Billy Butler comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. So stepping in, Dixon Machado. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Iwakuma gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Zunino has it, and that ends the inning. In order go the Tigers. Will move to the third with no score. Here's Leonis Martin. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. His line against Justin Verlander. He's gone just 2 for 13. Hit out towards second. Butler scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. In now, Raymond Armas. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Raymond Armas.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hopped up. Valencia on the move. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Brock Holt is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. And he is in there.
First two hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kyle Schwarber is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. James McCann will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch. With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Striding in once again, Ichiro Suzuki. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Sent on the ground out to second, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So here's Gerard Dyson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's the exact pitch he wants him to swing at, that ball down in the zone. Double play situation. That's where you get that double play ball. You got to know how he's going to try to go after you in all situations.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Nelson Cruz goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Robinson Cano is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Hit hard back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Into the box, Kyle Seager, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Chopped weakly to the right. That winds up foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Armas is going to get there, and that's the third out. Mariners threaten, but leave them loaded. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
For the Tigers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. In there, a base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Victor Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, you get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Billy Butler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Dixon Machado digs in. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run scores, and a second run is across. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raymond Armas. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Hit back up the middle. Segura has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Brock Holt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. They pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 3 and the Mariners nothing. Leonis Martin will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Holt will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Number 3.
Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him to miss the breaking ball
Now
there.
batting,
Mike Zunino goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Taylor Motter stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far. I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
This is foul right side.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Popped high in the air. Calling for it. Seager makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 34.
Digging in to try it again, James McCann. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
So it was a swinging strike 3. James McCann becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Iwakuma peers in. First pitch on its way. Ichiro Suzuki is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. So that at-bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now, he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Here's the 0-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Left for Detroit, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
To his right, Butler throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
right fielder.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Armas is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Robinson Cano.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. On the ground up the middle. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Number 15, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ichiro going back to the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Valencia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Leonis Martin.
Leonis
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Verlander pauses. Here's the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Armas is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no Chris Heston gets the call from the... We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
Leading off for the Mariners.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Number 3.
Mike Zunino swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Taylor Motter. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he waves. Now the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Armas is going to get there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Gerard Dyson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Gene Segura standing in. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
He throws him on the fastball there. Gene Segura is retired to kick off the 9th. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now,
15,
he'll take the 3 for 4.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Bounced weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Justin Verlander